Hello, everybody. I'm here. How have you been? I've had an interesting day. It's been one of them days today. Let's put on something a little wild and out there for a change. Shall we? Just give me 2 seconds. I'll bring it up. Yeah, for some reason I can't get my fucking photo up there. But anyway. I love watching all these old dancing movies to the music that we all grew up with and around because like parents would pump it as well. What the hell is wrong with this one? Oh, bro, I can't play this. This is just fucking trash. Whoever made this video sucks. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, god damn you. Leave that shit off. Oh, old school mashup. Let's try this one. Hopefully it won't suck. Or be trash. Hey. Like new music while dancing. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh no, it just encaptures me. It's kind of live right now, so I'll just take it away. Well, you're in your room. I just didn't think you'd want to come out. No, I'm not playing recording either. No. Oh no, that was just some random pic. I kind of like typed in some random shit. I love you, weirdo. Yes, I'm just amusing myself until people come to say hello. Hillbilly Hitler. Yeah. It's Bob, that's why. Tunnel as always. Bro, this is going on forever. I can't be doing this shit for long. I'm do my head in. Doing something weird. I just type random shit in and hope it works. That's me pre-theming things. Oh, here we go. We gotta watch this just because it says it's to dance with Michael Jackson, and it's only what 25 seconds playoffs are here, punters. So yeah, I know I got ads. I don't fucking care, mate. I'm just not the one to give a shit about that right now. I'm paying chemo bills, so I'm good. Well, Hoochie, may rest in peace. That's my little boy gone. This is fucking awesome, by the way. Yeah, I think I just applied for that video. Hang on. Yeah, we get the point. Unshare the screen for a second because I got some shit to look up. So, lately I've been watching a lot of debating shows, which are good because it's kind of, but it's probably bad. I'm probably going to get struck for this, but I don't care. Yeah, I want to kind of talk to you all about some stuff, but I'll wait until you're actually in the room. Let's see what else I can put up. Oh, I know what. I'll put out the song that summons my Amy usually. This usually summons my Amy. And, it usually summons my Amy and my boys. So let's put it up and see who we can, like, put out. It's like the jungle drums. We'll see who's actually listening and around in this second. Oh, I'm probably going to get struck for this shit too, but it is what it is. I'm not monetized, so I don't give a fuck. There must be a set of ass cheeks, people. I love this.
Here's my strut,
Doop-de-doo.
strut my way on over to you. You like my strut? I like it too. Strut my way on over to you. You like these days, got nothing to do. Hit the sidewalk and strut with you. Strutting in the morning, strutting the noon. Strutting in the nighttime under the moon. Hey you, I like it too. And do you mind if I strut for you? Baby, feel free to strut for me. You gotta strut. Everybody should watch that thing go side to side. Strut so hard with the strutting side. Strut your way into my mind. I'm through. It's strut so fun. Having a strut don't cost $1. Take my dog, don't forget to come. But I'm the dog and I like your smell. Can't help. You strut so well, and baby, you got a head start. Strutting your way into my heart. Take your head off, make yourself at home. Have a steady night, then strut on home. Day 1, I'm in love with your strut. Day 2, I'm in love with your strut. Day 3, I'm in love with your strut. Guess what? I'm in love with your strut. Day 1, I'm in love with your strut. Day 2, I'm in love with your strut. Day 3, I'm in love with your strut. Guess what? I'm in love with your strut. I like your strut. You wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Then let's go strutting. I like your strut. You wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Then let's go strutting right now.
The Mother's Day weekend, this weekend for Americans.
A question for you. Want to strut with me? Think I make you smile as far as I can see. You make me laugh, think that I love you. How about dinner 8:30 and a strut for 2? The way you strut like no one else. You got a thing all by yourself. People can't hang, you can give them hell. You strut like you're ringing the bell. I don't need to go fast when you strut with me. I got all night, got nowhere to be. I'm pretty fine just walking with you. Hold your hand while you was the last tune. Tell you what, if you like a strut, I'll walk on ahead and you can look at my butt. Objectify, but don't cross the line. But you can be bad when you strut in time. Cause strut that thing just like a cock. Show them kids up and down the block. Flash your feathers and walk on by. You strut so good, you make Jimmy cry. Can't believe that strutting with me. Let's strut somewhere everybody can see. And next to you, filled up with pride, we go boom, boom, side to side. Day 1, I'm in love with your strut. Day 2, I'm in love with your strut. Day 3, I'm in love with your strut. Guess what? I'm in love with your strut. Day 1, I'm in love with your strut. Day 2, I'm in love with your strut. Day 3, I'm in love with your strut. Guess what? I'm in love with your strut. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Then let's go strutting. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Then let's go strutting right now.
By the way, this is a happy song, and I'm having a bad day. This is what I put on just before I get into like the gist of getting into it. I'm in a bad mood in the morning. This gets glad, and I'm good. Okay, jungle drum's over. The boys didn't show up. They're probably all too fucking busy, to be honest. It's Saturday here in Australia, but so we're all just chilling. Just minding our own and just chilling. I got me some questions for you Americans, but seriously. Jesus Christ, you all are a fucking hot mess. I thought I was fucking bad. Sorry, my phone just got a notification. I'm a boss, so I'm the boss of me, so we'll see what happens. Like, yeah. Meaning I work for myself. And that's how that works. Doesn't always work out for other people, but they can get fucked because I'm a moody bitch. And if I decide I don't want you around, you're gone. You're not part of my life. Like, I got this, like, rule now. Unless it directly affects my life every single fucking day, I don't give a fuck. I'm not dealing with it. You all can go fuck yourselves. I don't care. If you're a close friend of mine and you're kind of in a bad state, etc., I'm 100%. I will, as soon as I get your message, I'll drop everything. I'll make sure I spend I clear a couple of schedules out. I don't give a fuck who it is. If you want to mine and you need me, I don't give a fuck what else is going on in my life. The second I get your message, I'm going to fucking put everything else off so that I can fucking talk to you, because you need me in that moment, and I'm totally down for that. I fight for myself and I fight for my friends, because I've been very lucky on here. I've come across some really, really, really fucking good people. They're really good people. Like, I've made enemies on here as well, which I don't give a fuck about, seriously. You all are fucked up in the head if you think I give a fuck. If I do actually give a fuck about you, you know. Why? Because my love language is, it is what it is. I'm not the sort of person that hides. If I love you, and that's that. Unless you're a pedophile or a woman abuser, child abuser, those three things are out the door. I absolutely 100% will never, ever, ever have anything to fucking do with you. In fact, I'll probably phone people near where you live and get them to go and pay you a visit. Just a friendly visit to let you know that what you're doing is not acceptable. Why? Because I'm an asshole. Ask anybody, they'll tell you, she's an asshole. Guess what? Voila, I am. Don't give a fuck. I'm not monetized, so I like to promote my friends. Like this dude, for instance, that's my boy. I absolutely fucking love him. He's amazing. His name is Brian King. If you have not subbed to this man, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, seriously, he's a good dude. I do try to make sure that I put on, however, I haven't seen any of these shorts recently. Sorry, Brian. But yeah, I make sure that, like, if I'm playing something and if it's got the option of closed captions, I put those up, even though he's got his own. I've learnt from him that he's got his own how do I put it? He's got his own teletext, I suppose, which brings up the captions. So yeah, but still, a few of my friends are hard of hearing or deaf, and I make sure that I try to make sure that I do the best I can, to be honest, to make sure that they also are included 100% all the time. I'm going to play some of Ryan's videos so that you can get a gist of what he's about. He's such a sweetheart. He also does and makes knives. If y'all need a decent knife, he's the one to go to. That's my boy, 100%. Excuse me, I just burped. Apologies, people. Okay, so I'll put his link in so that you all can go and say hello to him for me when you got a second. But yeah, he's been doing a lot of resin art lately. We're in progress of setting up a channel so that everybody can sort of like, well, I want to be able to just give like, hey sugar my love, I want to be able to give my mates the email address they need to use and the password so that they can put up their own artwork. But the legality of it is I've got to work it out so that, say, if they let somebody on the platform and they've sold a painting but they don't deliver, I don't want to be legally obliged to that shit. How have you been, beautiful? I've missed you. What's my girl been up to? I hope you've been causing as much havoc and mayhem as possible. I'd be disappointed if you didn't. You know me. I fucking adore you. You're hilarious. You're one of my favorite people in the world. I don't always get along with people. She knows that. But I dare you to go onto Brett's chat and talk smack about me and see what happens. Because, yeah, those people don't play when it comes to their rogue. They just don't. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Fancy Adam. Do we do the, like, I'm having a drink, so I'll put my little pinky up just to be fancy like you, boy. It's open panels everywhere, like always, so you're coming. But again, anybody's got a problem with me, oh, please, trust and believe, my mods, they won't, they won't block you, but they'll absolutely fucking destroy you. Why? Because they're my mates, they're my friends. I've missed you guys. What you been up to? Come on, tell me. Yeah, I've got this thing where it's just like, for some reason, StreamYard's not letting me put up the pic of Hoochie, and the name is Red, aka Rogue, because I'm a redhead. Connie and Alan have finally be out of the apartment. That'll be awesome for you. Too tired right now. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's 5:25. I've been up since like, I think it was 3:30 a.m. and I've got all this excess energy, and I really want to share it with you guys because you're my favorites. You know you're my favorites. And anybody who has any doubts, just check my description. It's just like, I expect my mods to out arsehole you. So Connie and Alan, so when will they be out? Drop your link, by the way, guys, so that people can come say hello to you. Because if you're my friend and you've modded, yeah, do you? No, when will they be out? Like, seriously, like, what's going on? Are they actually going to be homeless? Are they actually enforcing that? Because he was in Section 8 housing. Like, the last time I just couldn't with him anymore because he was so full of shit. And I couldn't with a few of the females because they were just playing these fucking retards all the time. Like, that one chick who's racist as fuck, I can't remember her name. She was on Connie's, and she paid Connie to be her bitch. And then she brought me up, and I was just like, I just saw you on a panel with DFK. You and him apparently had a date. Now you're on Connie's, you're paying him and offering to suck his dick. And then he had the audacity to say, can I speak? And I went, no, you fucking can't. Shut the fuck up. And it took him a full 60 seconds to realize what I said, and then dropped me, and then she lost her fucking mind. So where are they going? Is it just like, I reckon that if his mum got rid of him, her life would be 100% better. Like, he's just a dick. Like, seriously, if he was in Australia, mate, we come across them and we fuck them up. Like, seriously fuck them up. Like, if he was to come to us humble as fuck and just go, I don't know how to change the tire, absolutely show him how to do it. For him to sit there and call the police to change his tire, that had me all sorts of fucked out. Like, I was just not coping with that at all. Because, like, there is not a man alive that I know does not know how to change a tire, does not know how to change the oil, does not know. Do you know what I mean? These are fundamental. This is a single mum bringing up. He's literally an overgrown teenager. And when he doesn't get his way, he stomps his feet and screams and hollers. And he's literally not emotionally developed enough. Right? But I still have zero sympathy for the cunt, just to be honest. I cannot wait for the technology where I can reach to a screen and punch a cunt in the face. Because he'd been my number one first hit. Like, I just couldn't with him. My two girls know how to change a tire, check all of the things they need to under the bonnet, like wiper spray, oil. They know how to oil change. They know how to flush a radiator. They know how to take care of a radiator. Do you know what I mean? Like, if a red light pops up on their thing and they don't know, they'll absolutely ring their mama. They owe $14,000 in rent from 6 years of paying their part in Section 8 housing. Jesus Christ. I love you for filling me in, guys. Thank you so much. I really, really, really also miss Brett. That's my big brother. I love that boy. I love you guys too, because Adam's my brother, you're my sister, you know that. It doesn't matter how far apart we are and might not see each other all the time, but the second you come here, oh, it just makes my heart happy. I know it's probably weird saying that out loud, but yeah, it is what it is. Bruh. I got bored yesterday, right? So I got people to rage quit like 47 times. It was hilarious. I just randomly just went to lives and just fuck with them. I've been blocked for so many channels now. It's hilarious. Like, I don't give a fuck, mate. 47 rage quits in like 2 days. That's pretty good. Exactly, sugar. Because like I was a single mum, okay, and I got two girls. I was blessed enough to have 8 older brothers, right? So not all of them survived, as you know, but the few that did, absolutely. If they didn't feel comfortable coming to me about like and thinking that I'd be like, "Are you serious right now? Think about this." Because that's my answer to them all the time. It's just like, okay, take a breath. Please just decompress your brain for a minute and just tell me from worst to can deal with, like on that list, where is everything? And then we deal with it together because I've trained them. It sounds terrible, but I've taught them to be emotionally stable. I've taught them that, yeah, you can lose the plot, that's fine, but it doesn't change anything. It really doesn't. When it comes to like actual life problems, it doesn't change anything. But trust and believe, I still love a good fight. I'm happy to fuck with anyone all the time. That's good. Come after one of me and mine, and I'll come after you. That's just how I've always been, and it's just how I am, and I'm never going to change that. Sugar knows this, so does about 100 other people on here. Like, yeah, once you want to mind your family, and that's it. They're my family for life. Like, Sugar and I might not talk for a year, but the second that she comes here or I go to wherever she is, she knows that she's always 100%. I'm going to back her. Why? Because she's been so fucking respectful, loving, kind to me. And she also knows that I get spicy because I'm like, I'm not the one for the bullshit. I'm really not. But like, being a single mum, okay, is because I was out of a very extremely dangerous fucking marriage. I got out of that. So I took off with my two girls. I never, ever, under any circumstances, told them anything about what their father did to me. Because people can change, well, you know, and things like that. But he's been in contact with them, and they're like, Mum, why is he so fucking interested in finding you? And in my head, it's like, because he wants to still fucking kill me or rape me or beat me or stab me again or shoot me again, you know? He's an ex-cop now. But I didn't say any of that. I was just like, my daughter FaceTimed me and went, Mom, we're letting him back into our lives. He hasn't been in our lives for like 18, 19 years. And now he's always focused on asking where you're at. They're not stupid, okay? They're really not. But I've never put my trauma on them because I'd never ever do that to them because that is so fucking bad. Like, I want them to be able to have a healthy relationship with men. Just be friends, whatever. I wanted to have that. But they were brought up with my moral code, which is like very strict, as you all know. There's very few things a very good friend of mine can do before I fucking snap. But I'll always 100% love them no matter what. We may disagree, but we'll agree to disagree. Why? Because they're my friends. And trust and believe, like, we don't always see eye to eye. But if I go to a chat, for instance, and somebody's running their mouth about Sugar and I might be fighting, that's between her and I. You run your mouth about Sugar, you're going to have to fucking deal with the fury of me because I don't like that. I'm an extremely fucking loyal person. And that's that. That's the end of the conversation. because it's just how I am. It's how I was raised. And if you've got a problem with that, fuck off. And like I've told so many people on here, you come up in the chat and you be an arsehole. My mods will always out arsehole you 100%. You come in here respectfully, however, ask questions, etc. They'll tell you. But yeah, if you try to play with me, it's fun. I love it. Please come fight me. 100%. Please come fight me. I'm in the mood. I'm feeling a bit spicy today. Oh, dude, I've had to deal with assholes all morning. So I came up and I put Strut on and I'm just feeling so much better. Some dude said, oh, she gave me a death threat. And I'm like, I didn't fucking threaten you with death. I just said I've killed people for less, so fuck off. If it was a threat, however, I'd just go, okay, I'm going to kill you. Like, there's a very big difference. I will happily find somebody in your area that I can pay that will visit you. And I'm good with that. Why? Because I don't give a fuck. And as for all your chicks that are here that are like married, not married, I should say. Now, Staxy, which is Cyclops, I know you know him. That's sort of, he's just, oh man, you got no idea. Him and I are so close. He's amazing. He's a married man. Okay. So when I first heard his voice, however, that was a little different. I was like, damn. So I was just like hitting on him left, right, and center and just giving him shit. It was funny. And like him and I were going backwards and forwards, and it was just fun and games. And it was just kind of like, I was like, red hair, green eyes. And he's like, shut up. But he does it in such a way that it's just like I sit there, yeah. And I've got girls that like message me on Facebook and shit when he's on and just slide off the seat. I'm like, control yourselves. That man's voice will get him into so much trouble. Absolutely so much trouble. But when he said he was married, I pumped the brakes so fucking quick. It was just like, oh, fuck, I just totally disrespected his wife. I would never, ever do that on purpose because, yeah, that's a disrespect thing. Like, I threaten to fight Brett all the time, but it's not a threat. It's me playing and just going, I love you, but I'll still fight you because I'm a brat. It is what it is. I'm a brat. But I think you all have heard Staxy's voice, like Cyclops' voice. I call him Tennessee Panty Melter. He still hasn't convinced his wife to call him Tennessee Panty Melter, which is hilarious. And I embarrassed him a few times, and I didn't mean to. I was just being me, and he's just like, Jesus Christ, I'm Rosie Red. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so you want the PG version of me. That's never going to happen. Just so you're aware, never going to happen. It's an open panel, by the way. If you want to hop up, you don't need to show your face. You can just hop on up here. It's fine. I'm down for it. Jesus Christ, what just happened? Sorry, everything just went weird. I don't know what's going on. He'll deal with it. I don't care. But yeah, anybody who's heard Staxy's voice, you cannot fucking blame me under any circumstances. You listen to that man's voice. And when I found out, like, because I drink JD, that's my go-to drink. I fucking love Jack Daniels. And guess what? Sugar, there's a Tennessee whiskey called Wanderin, without the G, Rogue. Friend of mine was coming through the airport, fucking saw it, got a liter of it off, like, in that off-duty or whatever you call it, duty, whatever. Can't remember the name. Head injury and all. But yeah, bought it to me, and I was beyond fucking so happy that this person had just thought of me and just gone, yeah, you know what? I've got a mate called Rogue, so it's called Wandering Rogue, and it's a Tennessee whiskey. Nowhere near as good as Jack. I'm just going to say that to be absolutely clear. Yeah. But there is an Australian whiskey I would absolutely 100,000% want you guys to try, and it's called Bond Number 7. It's beautiful. First ever Australian Scotch whiskey to be actually like aged, etc. here in Australia. usually whiskeys are either Irish or Scottish. You've got your differences. And Tennessee, oh my God, Tennessee, like they've got their shit packed down. They trying to break in the market. But I emailed the Wandering Road company and just went, look, I'm an Aussie, mate. I loved it, but you could do better. And they actually emailed me back and said, how could we do this better, please? And they go, no sarcasm attached, I promise. They're going, we're just working this out. So what is not blah, blah, blah. And so because a lot of friends of mine had a glass of it as well, and they all just joined in. And the dude goes, can I call you? And I'm like, dude, I'm in Australia. And he's like, oh shit, I thought you were in America. How did you get it? No, you've obviously what do you call it? Duty free when you come in. I said, you've obviously marketed into the duty free. So I got a liter of that shit for free. And that's so fucking nice. Like, next level beautiful. And I'm so blessed that I had that dude to actually go, my rogue would love that. Dude. I've been banned from so many people's chats because I'm an asshole. They just come on here and they start their bullshit, and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy to fight you. Let's go. It is what it is. Brian, I'm going to try and Brian's good now. I know that Brian's good, but if anybody else is in the audience that's watching this, if there's a hearing person and they can't hear this, please let me know, because I always try to make sure all my streams are CC'd so everybody can join in and have a conversation. Because I fucking hate it that anybody missed anything that's fun. Sugar, get up here. I miss you. I need to see you in my life, my love, please. You know you don't have to ever put your face up. You're fine. Now, I'm going to play something from Brian's. I'm not monetized, guys, so don't even, with me. Just don't. I don't give a fuck. Brian won't block me or text me.
Well, decided I'm going to do a video on repos.
Hello, love.
More of a compilation. I found, there's something oddly satisfying about certain repo videos, especially when the people get away. And, of course, there's always that vehicle destruction, that wanton just destruction that sometimes people like. So one of the things I came across was the 14th Amendment kept coming up in certain
only
videos.
Bearded men allowed on my stream.
I was curious, so I looked it up.
One exception.
And the way it works is they can't involve police.
This is interesting.
The reason
to me. I don't
is
know
it's a civil on civil matter. So if they involve the police, it becomes a police have to take possession. You have to prove ownership.
Okay. Damn, Brian. Just damn. But yeah. Say hello to your wife for me. But I love bearded men. The rougher the better. Look at him. He's adorable. I'm so wrong on so many levels. I apologize. But if you need a decent knife, or he's doing resin art at the moment, and I'm still I'm trying to work this website out, okay? Because I want to be able to just give Brian, Warlord, Amy, etc. I just want to give them the name of the site, the password. People can hop on there and put up their artwork for sale, and they can just say only US postage, or only Australia postage, or only whatever postage. So I've set it up, but I've just got to wait on the legality of it, because if we let somebody on there and they sell a painting, take the money, and don't deliver the painting, I could be liable for that. So we're trying to work out the laws on that at the moment. I've been working on this for 3 years now. It's driving me nuts. If only I could get a straight answer where it says, no, as long as you put it in the description, I'm not this site is not liable for any whatevers. But apparently that's not enough. I've got to word it a certain way. So I'm playing backwards and forwards with some fucking lawyers and shit, trying to work this shit out. Because I just want to be able to give, say I'm not around, Sugar's around, she can monitor the American side of it. Brian can monitor, Warlord can monitor all that. So it's a collaboration of all of my good mates on here. I'm just giving them the address, the email, like not the email, the password, everything like that, and they can go perusing through and just go, no, this guy's here for the wrong reasons, and then they can boot them. I don't have to worry about monitoring it 24/7. I have like everybody can take a shift for an hour a day, just like Brian can do an hour, Sugar can do an hour, Warlord can do an hour. Do you know what I mean? It's Fancy Adam can do an hour if he wants, but yeah, there's people I've known on here for years. They're the ones I want to be able to have access and just peruse through and just go, no, you look dodgy, you can get out of here. And then they can kick that person out and ban them. So I trust your guys' judgment because you know what America's laws, etc., are about. But goddamn, Brian, just saying, say hello to your wife for me. Goddamn.
Ownership, it has to go through the courts.
That
Because
beard.
I always wondered why they never called the cops on these people.
Quickly, just to be clear, he told me his wife makes him trim his beard. Look at his beard. I could not talk to him after he made that comment. I was like, no, I can't talk to you now. I'm going to need a hot minute to realize that, yeah, no, we don't do that here. Be rough and rungled. You're too well groomed, Brian. Just to say, you're too well groomed.
So that's why, they can't. Because if the cops get involved, they could actually lose the repo. They can only call the cops once it becomes a crime, like they've been hit or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I just thought I'd throw something together that I couldn't find. I like watching some of them, but I couldn't find a good compilation. So some of these you may have seen already, some maybe not. I don't know. I just kind of picked some that I really enjoyed and some that I just never seen before and I thought were crazy. I just had to show them. So I hope you enjoy and let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you.
And I like older men. Sorry, Brian, you're shit out of laps.
Because I'm going to catch it on fire right now. Give me something to fucking torch it.
Move my truck.
Give me something to torch
Move
it
my
up.
truck.
I love this sort of trash shit they do. They're so fucking hillbilly sort of, yeah.
Move my truck.
So can you hop up here and drop your, can you drop your link in chat so I can look it up?
What you want?
Hang on, I think I got it. Sorry, I'm relearning my computer at the moment. It's a different one, so I'm relearning.
Bradley, move your car.
I type in Sugar Ritz one and I don't get you for some reason. Okay, so to me, like the whole repo culture where you're from, that shit has me dying laughing. Like, y'all is just like mega, I don't know how to put this politely, but just mega dramatic. Like, as long as you pay your bills, you got nothing to worry about. Don't be surprised when somebody comes knocking on your door for that for that bill. Why? I grew up with a group of men that if you owed them and you said you were going to pay by a certain time and you decided to go, fuck it, I'm not going to pay it, trust and believe, you're going to have like 8 men at your door kicking it the fuck in and taking your shit and selling it. And then whatever's left over, you've still got to fucking pay with interest. My family never played with that shit. They will absolutely 100% hold you accountable. However, if you're one of their little sister's friends, they gave you a little leeway. So, yeah, I've always been the baby sister, and I was the only female with 8 older brothers and a dad. I was spoiled fucking rotten. I love the fact that I asked Brett, he gave me full permission to replay his stuff as well. So, Brian, if you strike me, I swear to God, I'll find out where you live. I know you won't. I just want you all to go and say hello to this man because he's amazing. I fucking love him. He's hilarious. So, Sugar, as soon as I can organize it, I'm going to need your email address if you want to drop it up later.
What'd you do that for?
And
dude?
if you don't want
Fuck,
that
slip coming
ability to be
down.
able to hop into that
That's probably
and
not gonna
like
be good.
check the site and stuff like that, let me know too. If you don't want to sort of like just go, I got you, I can spend
Hey,
an
go
hour a
grab my
day
floor
or
jack!
an hour every 3 days, whatever. Because I'm going to rely on you guys to do the American side of this. I'm so sick of fucking places that charge artists a fortune for their shit to sell it. That's just ridiculous to me. I don't want that. I want to create an environment where everybody does their own thing.
You been having a good day?
Okay, to be clear with this whole art thing, everybody's an artist in their own way, right? I know some people that make bread. I can't fucking make bread, mate. Like, not the sourdough shit. And they've practiced it and practiced it and practiced it. And now they're like, they've got such amazing things like sourdough loaves, fucking pretzels, fucking, everything you could, donuts, the whole thing. They can do that from their kitchen, put it all together and absolutely send it to you. That's fucking amazing to me. Like, that is their art. Then I've got farmers who are willing to just go, you know what? I'm happy to send XYZ seeds. As long as it's permitted, obviously, in certain areas. But they're so fucking helpful too, because you can go to them, they'll just go, I'm a farmer, so ask me anything. And that can be on my, like, the channel I want you to monitor. And you can ask said person about any sort of thing that you need. I've also got mates on here that are fucking next level animal welfare farmers, fucking rescuers, it's their form of art. Like, art is not just painting, sculpting, making jewelry, etc., or whatever. It's not limited to that. I got a lady that lives probably about half a k from me. You'll be amazed at the artwork this woman pulls out. Like, she's out there. She's 86 years of age. She's out there just welding like garden beds together and shit like that. And then showing the young folks, as she says, to be able to like garden and how to successfully grow things and how to prune them. And that is her art. Do you know what I mean? Like, Brett's got his own art. It's called Being an Asshole. And I fucking love him for it. I do. He's my favorite Mexican asshole on here. I fucking love that dude. He's hilarious. Somebody yelled at me the other day because I went, shut up, Brett's adorable. Go fuck yourself. And they got mad and booted me from their channel. I was like, go fuck yourself. That's my dude. I'll absolutely fight for him. But also, Brett's also got the art of being able to entertain. That's his art. Like, the amount of times that him and I headbutted and shit like that, and like, he got me up on his panel. I think it was once I've been on his panel, and he's called me something, etc., and I've just gone, you're welcome. And he goes, get the fuck out of here with that you're welcome shit. And I'm just like, well, what do you expect from me? I can't be anybody but me. And he's accepted that, and I fucking adore that. But his art is making lures. I want to see Brett do a stream where it's just fishing lures and flies and whatever. Why? Because I got a lot of male mates over here in this country, and they would love nothing more than to kind of like, how do you put it? Kick the shit, I think's the Aussie term. Just with somebody who's a fisherman. And I'd love you all to learn from each other, because that's an artwork, man. Seriously, making flies or making jiggers, etc. I've got a huge amount of mates that are into fishing, like those next level fishing, and they want to fucking do this. And I'm like, okay, you really need to go and see Brett. But Brett's busy with his own shit right now, and I get that. But I'd love just, like, one time I said to him, I really, really would love to, because him and I were backwards and forwards about like gear, like pliers and magnifying glass with lights, etc., etc. And he got his set up, and it was amazing. And then he's like, I've rocked in, and he's gone, this is for you. I don't think he understood really what that meant to me. The fact that I was just like, all I'm going to do is sit here and just watch you do you, because you're amazing at what you do. You're making this fucking fly and you're talking to people at the same time. I'm not that talented when it comes to that sort of shit. It's just, I'm either doing my art or I'm talking to somebody. I can't do those two things at once because I'm retarded. No. I am probably. But he didn't understand at the time, I think, that how deep that went with me, because like I miss my adult brothers and my dad. And like Brett and I kicked the shit for a while and just went at each a few times. But I was playing, he knew I was playing. But it kind of puts a tear in my eye when he turned around and he said, when I popped into his stream, he goes, I'm doing this stream for Rogue because she's asked. And I don't think he understood how much that meant to me, because it meant a lot. I was struggling that day, or that month. Sorry. And he said, this is for you. And I'm just like, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I can happily watch him do that day in and day out. Just like I could happily day in and day out just watch Brian do his resin artwork and his knife making and all that sort of shit. Like, I can sit day in, day out with these people. I've got people who bake shit that you could never think was actually going to be like successful, and they're successful at it. So yeah, Brett, you brought a tear to my eye, you bitch, because I miss my brothers, and Brett's my big brother, and I love him for what he does and who he is. I really do. I appreciate him. Sorry, get back to this.
That sucks. It's probably not getting much better at this point.
Like, seriously, if this dude did this in Australia, he'd either be grabbed by the throat and thrown off, right? Or they would just drive off with him in that. People over here just don't give a fuck, mate. You're not the one for this shit. We really aren't. We don't have the same problems you'll have in America.
Get my fucking floor, Jack!
Did she say, what is that?
Don't move the car!
She doesn't know what a jack is. Jesus Christ. Run, bitch, run! Yes, Brett, I love you, you cunt. You're my favorite cunt on here.
Oh man, you're just fucking it up now. Give a fuck.
Okay, when they do this and they're going, I don't give a fuck, they haven't paid their bill, they don't give a fuck. So what do? They destroy it. You know, they absolutely 100% have zero fucking moral code of being a grown-up and paying their bills. They're like, you take it, I'm going to fucking destroy it, and you can bill me as much as you want. I'm just going to not play that game. I'm not going to pay you at all. You know they're never going to pay up. They're going to claim bankruptcy, and they're going to do the same shit over and over. Don't know what it's like in America, but yeah. Sure, can you tell Brett I miss him next time you see him? Because I really do. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I forgot. This is 100% Brian's thing, because Brian's hard of hearing, so yeah.
Hey, keep moving. I'm gonna turn the steering wheel straight and lock it up with the seatbelt for you, okay? Okay.
They've got zero interest in paying that bill. They're not going to pay it. They've destroyed it. They're not going to pay it.
You hear them? Yeah. attempting to get these under my truck. I don't know. They're messing with the hydraulics under my truck. Yes.
Okay, we'll side up right now, Bubba. Hey, I'm standing behind you now. If you hit me, it's assault. If you hit me, it's assault.
Sorry, I'm in town at the moment. I'm gonna have to leave in a minute and punch someone in the mouth. Just give me a minute.
We got 5 minutes of video.
The bond. I revoked my bond.
So she revoked her bond as well? That's what? What does that mean? Bro, is that it? Okay, cool. I was confused for a second. Can somebody please explain to me what revoking your bond means in America? Like, that's going to save her car. She's going, I've revoked my bond. I've revoked my bond. And I'm like, I'm so confused. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, seriously, I don't get it. What are you on? Please tell me. Yeah, I accidentally fucked that up. Give me a second. But yeah, can you go and tell whoever in... Because I can't get a hold of my Discord at the moment. Can you go and tell the boys that I really want to say hello? I've missed them. They're probably too busy for me, which is fine too, because I get that. They get busy. They got lives too. It's called life. And okay, let's get back to where we were. Okay, I think we're here. Her yelling I've revoked my bond has me confused. What does that fucking mean? Does it mean anything? Like, if she's revoked her bond, does that mean she's, like, unlawfully out there on the streets? Okay, found him again. We're all good. Just give me a second. It's the anniversary of one of my brother's deaths, so I'm kind of like, I would really love to see my boys in here. I just kind of need the support as well as like my girls. You got no idea. I've got a wide range of people that I love and adore from so many different fucking channels. I never want to be a big channel. I just want to hang out with my friends. That's it. I'm not trying to be anybody but me. I'll still fight you if you come after one of them, but absolutely 100% don't get it twisted. These are my people. And these are my people for a reason. Okay, found it. Let's go. I'm very selective. I'll put it like that.
I'm standing behind you now. If you hit me, it's assault. If you hit me, it's assault. We got 5 minutes of video.
The bond. I revoked my bond. Yeah, but I revoked my
Adam
bond.
left.
And I got the papers in the house to show you I revoked the bond.
See, that's the thing I don't understand. I've revoked my bond. I'm confused by that.
Damn, they got 2 keys, bro. Oh, shit.
Hey, Jim.
Block it, Tim.
Sugar, I can't find your channel, for fuck's sake. Oh, I found a wild channel about, like, repos.
For what? Because y'all in my driveway? Yeah, y'all in my driveway. They're closed on Sunday. That was interesting.
Neighbor over there.
This is all fucked up, too.
Somebody's mad.
It's leaking like a shit.
I love it when people get mad. It's hilarious. They chuck tantrums like fucking 2-year-olds. Be a responsible adult. You got no problems.
Wet, huh? Oh, my new fucking headphones. Didn't even open them yet. Perfect. Just great. Got a
What the
wet
fuck
bar.
is this dude
Got a
on,
fucking
drug
cat
wise?
down there. This whole fucking thing.
What you doing, Mike?
Shit. My whole box of cool shit. Fuck.
Bro, he's just throwing everything out that fucking thing.
What you doing over here,
Everything's
man?
soaked.
Fucking come home, man. Somebody fucking put a hose, my hose, underneath my damn garage door, man. Look at all this water's all the way to the
There's
road.
got to be a neighbor
my
that
shit's
fucking
soaked.
hates you to do that shit. Like, look what you're doing. You're being irrational.
Had this carpet and it's soaked. It was out here. Did you see who did it? You're always over here digging around in the yard.
And I'm happy about it.
I didn't see
I'm
who
an
did it.
asshole.
Oh, you didn't see who did it.
No.
Did you
Have an idea?
did you do it?
No, man. Why
I'd
would
say
I?
yes.
Why would I do shit like that?
Did you?
I'd literally just say yes, I did. Why? Because I'm an asshole. I'd happily take the blame for somebody else's out geniusing me. If you're like 100% out there and you're outsmarting me on asshole levels, I absolutely will happily just go, yeah, I did it. If one of my neighbors is mad. Why? Because I'm okay with being an asshole. I've got this thing where I've just been watching, like, I don't know if you all ever see whatever podcast, right? I've seen it. It's supposed to be a dating thing, but basically all they have on are hookers. And it's kind of like me sitting here just going, yeah, and you consider yourself a high value person when you're online and your butthole, your pussy, and your mouth are in use all at once. You're not a high value person. I'm sorry, but you're not. I got nothing, like, I don't generally judge, but if you call yourself a 10 out of 10, I'm sorry, but no. Not going to happen. You've literally exposed everything about you. And these days, answer me this, right? These days, like, these young'uns have been brought up in an environment where it's basically they've either had an iPad or a fucking phone in their hand. That's pretty much how they were raised, whereas we were all raised a little different. We were the generation you did not want to fuck with, just saying. So we grew up with that. And like dirt, there were no fucking gluten problems, there were no fucking cold problems, there were no fucking allergy problems because we were all exposed to everything at once. Like, we'd be over at mate's place, we'd experience shit that we didn't experience at home. So we were always out there and being out and about, climbing trees, getting to, like, drinking in the middle of a fucking field. And I don't know, I've never ever had this drink, but it's called, I think it's called Ever Something. And apparently it's fucking disgusting. We never had that in Australia. Like, in Australia, we all went for, like, Goon, which is boxed wine. And by the way, the Australians, you have us to thank for the cardboard box that goes around your Goon bags. Now, you're calling cask wine, but it's fucking Goon here, okay? It means, like, it's $12 a litre. No, $12 for 4 litres, I apologise. So, that's the shit we were all getting fucked up on when we were young. Like, I was skateboarding, surfing, MMA fighting, bare knuckle fighting, on a motorbike. We were just feral. Like, we grew up feral. Our parents gave 0 fucks where we were as long as we were safe. Do you know what I mean? They just go, nah, she or here with whoever, and there's a group of them. So my kid's good. Hey, Zero, my love, how are you? Oh, okay. Good night, sweetheart. Please stay safe. I miss you. But yeah, like, we grew up where there were no allergies pretty much and shit like that. Nowadays, the sense of entitlement of people cracks me up. Like, the entitlement is real. Okay, like this morning I went and dropped off a few paintings to a girlfriend of mine. And she was at the market at the time. She just put them in her van. And this lady walked up to her dead set. She paid $5 for a bracelet. She'd had it 4 months. And then said it wasn't sterling silver. And I'm just like, looked at this bitch and I went, that bracelet isn't sterling silver if it's $5 fucking dollars. It's just not. You've just got to fucking deal with the fact that you bought costume jewelry. And she didn't know. I said to her, okay, so I'll give you the $5 back if you bring me the bracelet. And she goes, oh, no, why should I bring you the bracelet? And I'm just like, fuck off, cunt. So my girlfriend's sitting back there and she's just like, yeah, you kind of picked the most unsympathetic bitch you could come across. And she's kind of being nice to you right now. So take it and fuck off. It's just, she don't play. I literally told her, what do you want to do about this? Bring the bracelet down and I'll have a look at it, etc. Because I was happy to, fork the $5, give her the $5 back and take the bracelet, and then I'm just going to say to her, don't you ever buy another thing from her, because that's my friend. You can go fuck yourself and shut the fuck up. Put a dick in your mouth. It's probably going to be make more sense than anything else in your life. Fucking Karens, mate.
Listen, man, look, he just tried to do his job. That's
Ain't
it.
no job to do. Good job. Yeah, right to my shit.
Good night,
All right,
Zero
bro, so-
again. Love you.
Yeah.
It's open panel if you want to crop up.
So we just made it to the west side. Hopefully we can swoop this one vehicle up real quick and get it back. We were trying to wait around because the vehicle was moving and it just parked. Looked like at a parking lot.
Oh, I thought you said just farted. But okay.
So I wanted to give it a few minutes before we just pull up. I didn't want to just rush in, get the people time to probably either get away from the car. That way we can have time to work, man. But
Gotta get him.
no,
Gotta
sure.
take him up top.
But it say the vehicle been parked for about 10 minutes now, so that should be plenty enough time. So y'all already know, man. We about to get this day started.
I'll just shut the fuck
See,
up
we
and get
started
on with
right in
it.
action, man. You know what I'm
Right
saying?
in
Because the way things flow, sometimes we have to just get straight to it, man. But we ain't about to talk y'all head off. We about to get to this video, like I always say, around this time. Go time. Y'all stick around.
The LDV Deliver 7.
fuck
Visit
off,
a dealer today. LDV, bring it on.
Sorry, still paying a chemo bill.
Hi,
For who?
I'm Reggie. Welcome to Reading Eggs.
Learn to read.
I've got about, I think it's $15,000 worth of debt left.
Wake up and lace up my sneakers, I'm always dressed to kill. Each time I speak, I'm at peak to bring me some extra ears. Feel it in my soul, in my sleep, I breathe till the winds get sealed. On go while the rest sit still, beast mode on a run out here. Work till the funds out here, can't stop till the path all clear. Slim run a sweatshop and a pet shop, cause the dogs out here. Even in the dark, I appear, shine through the fall for a lift. This a headlight to a dip, they freeze, none of y'all out here. Years I've been dedicated, no stairs, I done elevated. 2-4 with the hesitation, they faked, I went up and made it. Cody, this gon' make a statement on him and ain't no debating. I see no signs of defeat while I'm on this road to greatness.
We getting hot. Like we getting hot on them. Damn, look at that.
You got that invoice?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for now.
It's in that thing on the.
Okay.
I got it right here.
All right, thank you. Yep, is it right here?
Yeah, this right here from that new company. You know you can turn, right? I don't know what people get their license from.
Everything's been all over the place today. It's like,
They
yeah,
might not got him.
talking about this, then we're going to talk about that, then we're going to talk about this, then we're going to do that. Sorry about that, people, but that's where my brain's at the moment. I really want to get some of my mates up here, because I really miss you. Even if it's for just like 5 minutes, just come say hello to me. I have missed you.
I think that's it right there. Come, go check that.
And you know you don't have to put your picture up. No problem. Not here.
Oh, I need my phone. Oh, man.
Dude, you need to fucking lose some weight.
I got a picture word in here. It's crazy. This is like rare right here.
Like, how pissed would you be on 0 to 100 scales these dudes turned up at your house? Or would you be mortified embarrassment more than just pissed that they're doing their job? Like, it's not their fault. Just chill the fuck out. If you can show them a bill or you pay, they're cool with it.
Walking over here, bro.
Everybody gets behind occasionally, I get
We
that.
out. We rolling?
Yeah, we rolling.
But damn,
That's their paperwork.
sometimes it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Your grandma's a dog.
Use your paperwork, man.
Okay?
Yeah,
But once you listen in the air, man, you know what I'm saying? Paperwork. Yeah, you got an invoice for the bank. I just paid my shit last.
See? To me, it's as simple as, okay, I'm a grown-ass adult. So priorities change. rent, whatever. Like with Hooch, I went homeless just so I could pay his chemo bills. Like, there were other factors involved, but it was mainly so chemo could be done for Hoochie for his cancer, and it was an aggressive jaw cancer, which was the worst. But his last days were absolutely fucking spoiled. Like, I went to all the places that he absolutely loved. Then we went into the vet, and the vet said to me, we're going to have to remove half or possibly a little bit more of his jaw. And the whole trip there, like, he had his head in my lap and he was just cuddling up to me and shit. And he just didn't have any fight left in him. Like, when I rescued him, I said, give me a sign. His eyes popped open and he wanted to fight because he was such a mess. His head was crushed in with a crowbar. Cysts everywhere, no fur, fucking broken ribs, fucking all sorts of fucked up, stabbed 3 times. Like, that's the sort of fighting dog I copped. And he went from fighting dog to mama's baby lap dog. He had a good, 6 years with his mama. Oh no, 4 years with his mama, 2 years prior to that. Well, 1.5 to 2 years prior to that. That's when all that other shit happened to him. He looked at me the way I looked at him. He always looked up to me. I always looked up to him. I'd walk a certain way and he'd know, okay, I need to come closer to mama and protect her because she's not feeling safe. Do you know what I mean? We just had that sort of love language. But when he looked at me and he just looked so tired, they did the x-rays and shit. And it was just like, the chemo's not working. It's an aggressive cancer. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm living in a tent, just making sure he's got what he needs for 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years. Sorry, that was my boy. If you understand, you understand. It broke me. It really broke me for a fair while after that. I'm still paying off his chemo bills. I had a friend of mine ring me the other day and go, we're going to buy you a dog. And I just went, don't. I've never had to pay for a dog in my life, and I don't want to start now, but I'm just not ready. I'm really just not ready. And like, Brett he loves cats. He's not a fan of dogs. But every time, like, I went to have a shower and stuff and change, and the nurse was in there, I'd play his streams, and he'd just lie there and look at the screen and just sort of cuddle up to it. Because Brett's voice was something that comforted him. But yeah, it is what it is. You don't do it. Yeah, that shit, sorry.
That's weak. That's what they all say. No, that shit over. You might as well put my shit down right now. This shit over. Roll out, man. You on the car. You on the car. Goddamn.
When I looked at my rearview camera, I seen one of the guys in between the car and in between the truck, and that's a bad place to be. Because just imagine if I'd hit the gas, he would have been up under the car, and that's a whole nother situation we're gonna have to worry about.
Hey. Yeah, y'all can't jump on the car, bro. Y'all can't jump on the car, man.
Huh? Yeah, you can get whatever you got in the car out of there, bro.
You might as well put my. Yeah, he jumped in there.
Oh, that's just fucking
big ass might as well get his
security.
big ass back in that. Damn, big dog. Come on, baby D. Come on, baby D. You might as well lay that stuff. Come on. I just paid my shit up, bro. What's up?
I'm saying, bro, like,
it ain't even anywhere if you look at it. You don't even know what the you talking about. It's on the bank, bro. Just call the bank. Call that paper I gave you and call the number on there. Man, that's y'all might as well put my shit down. I just paid my like last week.
I believe links there. Jesus, I'm going to get copyright. Give me a second. Yeah, looks like I'm about to be copyright struck because these dudes don't play. I don't understand why people copyright strike people who are not monetized and just want to share the vibes. they're 100% down for the vibes. They're just like, yeah, no, she's just sharing, or he's just sharing whatever. If I was monetized, I could understand them, like chucking a spaz, but seriously, I know spaz isn't politically correct. Do I give a fuck? Absolutely not. Sugar, can you go and get the peoples for me? Because I really do want to speak to Brett. I've missed him for so long. It's the anniversary of one of my brother's deaths, by the way, so I'm feeling a little kind of, I just need my peoples around me right now. And I'm not going to lie about it, I do need my peoples around me right now. So thank you for who showed up. I really appreciate it. I'm happy to share other people's channels as well on here. Like, I've moderated people. They're happy to kind of go to your channel and go, yep, no problem. Let's see. I've just randomly picked shit on here. Oh, the other thing that fucking wilds me out, like, the thing that spazzes me out and wilds me out here is, right, if you move into a property here that's abandoned, after 12 years, you can absolutely make a grab for the property. Like, I've looked it up. But in America, you'll have these people that have just, you got people that have gone for a holiday and they're remodeling their houses and shit. So when they get back, it's all done. So they leave for like 2 weeks to 6 weeks. They come back. Some motherfuckers moved in and they're just like claiming tenants' rights. Now that shit's wild to me. Here you get your ass handed to you on a fucking plate. It just would not happen. You'd have to be in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, see a structure and go, that is now my home. And as long as it's got a kitchen, a toilet, and a living room with power and water, you're good. But you're going to have to live there 12 years before you can make that claim. But in America, Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. You've literally got people that are just going, yeah, nah, fuck you. The property's been empty for like 2 days. I'm going to move in. How does that not get people fucking shot? Just asking. Just, it wilds me out that that's an option. Like, a decent human being would not do that. You've chosen your path when you're on drugs. You've chosen your path when you've chosen not to pay fucking rent. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, hell no. I'm not playing this game with you, you fucking retard. We will 100%, all of the neighborhood will be turning up on that doorstep. They'd be chucking your shit out and you on your fucking head into the gutter. I know Aussies just don't play with that shit, but Americans, man, no offense to like most of America, but Jesus Christ, you got a population of fucking, oh, I'm going to print out a lease and sign it, and then I've got proof of whatever. Nah, that's just so fucked up. Seriously, so fucked up. Like, you leave your house for like anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks because there's renovations. You come back and you've got a fucking squatter to deal with. That's fucked up. By the way, current affair is like this is in Australia. Oh, you're not seeing this. Hang on. Okay. I'm showing you an Australian version of when civil rights that cops can't really do anything about kind of fucking suck. It sucks to be the person that's done the right thing. They've bought a house. They've, done everything they could possibly do. And a current affair here is kind of like yours. I don't know how you put it in American. I don't know. But yeah, like, just watch this shit, for instance. Like, I see these sorts of things happening, and I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? The law states. But then there's some sort of law or rule underneath it, but the law literally states to begin with, you've got to be there 12 years before you can make a claim. But then you've got people who move into these houses, like I said, they've taken the American approach. And I'm surprised that nobody in the actual neighborhood, after seeing what these fucking squatters do, don't walk in there, drag their asses out, and change the fucking locks. Because where I come from, this would not happen. Nuh-uh. We all knew each other. If there was somebody there that wasn't supposed to be there, it's on.
She's destroyed me.
Yeah.
She's destroyed me.
But for more than 2 years, Teresa Smith has been living there, slowly destroying it. And unbelievably, not even police can kick her out.
It's fucked up. And in Australia, we don't have freedom of speech.
She's destroyed me.
We still speak our fucking minds.
Bash you, Julie, when I get my hands on you. What do you want?
How long has she been in there for?
2.5 years.
For a long time.
You know what I mean?
A long, long time.
I mean, look at this woman's
it's
face.
just-
She's elderly, for fuck's
It's
sake.
just destroyed.
The neighbours need to step in.
Teresa, can I please talk to you? I just want to know why. I just want to know why. I do love my house and I love the garden. Yeah.
This was Julie Pern's house only 3 years ago. Chooks in the yard, fruit on the trees.
Yep.
But it was more than just a pretty patch. It was the place that held her final memories of her dear father.
We had to put my stepmum in a nursing home and she passed away and Dad lived with me. So it was the last place he lived with me and he loved it as much as I did.
Julie's dad Ian became ill in 2016 and she had to place him in a nursing home an hour away. So she hopped in her motorhome and hit the road so she could be close by. She leased her property out to a family friend, Nathan Atkinson. But when she returned after her father's death, she discovered that Nathan had left and his sister, Teresa Smith, had moved in with her kids.
And she was in the front garden. And I just asked, what was she doing? And she said she'd moved in. And that was that.
That was late 2016. Julie claims that ever since, no rent has been paid on her Deniliquin property. The only money that Teresa has handed over was to cover 2 large power bills more than 18 months ago. Not wanting to sour her relationship with the family, Julie says she's been patient, given Teresa space, tried to set up a formal rental agreement, and then even tried to get her financial help.
You've gone out of your way to try and get her help, really?
Yes. To get a rent assistance, to get everything organised, and nothing. She's lost a pension or she's sick or the kids are sick or and then it went from that, I'm squatting, so you can't do anything about it.
There's dozens of messages from you in there asking her for rent money every single week and she doesn't reply to you.
No. She just abuses me when I go there to get it.
Throughout this entire period, Julie has continued to pay off her mortgage and pay the bills for her home.
Good girl. Yay.
In the meantime, with skin cancer and heart issues, Julie's health is failing her. And surviving on a pension, her financial health isn't much better. Julie has served 3 eviction notices upon Teresa, all of which have been ignored. She's tried to call the local police, only to be told they can't get involved until she's obtained a court order. But now she's been told by the New South Wales Civil and Administrative Tribunal, NCAT, that the case will be a difficult one as there was never an official rental agreement.
It's such a shame.
At her wit's end, she called us.
Excuse me, Teresa.
And together we went to try and talk to Teresa.
Terrible. It's not fair.
Not surprisingly, Teresa didn't want to speak to us.
It's destroyed. The shed round the back's empty from all my tools, but have a look at the house.
I'll bash you, Julie, when I get my hands on you. What do you want?
Teresa, it's Alison Petrowski.
See, now this bitch is like threatening a fucking elder. She's like, I'm gonna bash you when I see you next. And this bitch has the audacity to move into this chick's home who's, mind you, lost her mother, put her, like, her father had to go into care, so she pulled a fucking motorhome with her or whatever it is, a caravan, whatever, just so she could, like, be around him till he passed away. And then she comes back to this bitch. Like, I'm sorry, but hell fucking no. All of these neighbors would have seen this happening, and it goes to show the depravity of society these days. Because back in the day, if you tried this shit, all the fucking neighbors would have thrown you out in your fucking head. And there are laws now that is just like, it's a civil matter, so the cops can't do shit. So there's this like, it's 12 years yet with like, as long as you've got water and electricity, a kitchen, a toilet that works, like a shower kitchen, whatever, the basics. So you've got water and electricity, etc. You're good. But you got to live there for 12 years before you can make a claim on this property. Now, this bitch is literally yelling to an elder. She's going to bash her when she sees her next. How are these threats not being taken seriously? I'm trying to work out what's said on the fucking screen, but I can't. This cunt needs to be taken down.
We just wanted to have a word to you about the property and what you're doing
She's not
here.
so brave now. She realised that
Teresa?
there's cameras on her.
I really need to move home. I'm not well.
See?
Have
She
the
wants to
decency
just be
come and
home.
talk to us, please, Teresa. Come on.
I'm not
what
saying
sort of
this chick's
example are you setting
innocent,
for your
but
kids by doing this?
fair's fair. That took place.
You okay, Julie?
Yeah.
The house has been turned inside out. Furniture has been discarded.
Look at the bed up there. I mean, for God's sake.
The front door's broken, and so are remnants of Julie's precious garden. And it gets worse. Her garage door is busted. The car Julie left inside looks to be damaged. There's bags of trash lying everywhere.
This is so
a
fucked
used
up.
nappy in the driveway. And all the personal touches that Julie had put on her little cottage now leave a sour taste.
Love where you are. How does she look like she loves it? Don't think so.
Like, when this old bird, like, she's old. Like, no offense, but she is. She's probably Brett's age. You're welcome, Brett. All she did was her mum had to go into care, so she did the right thing there. She stayed there, and then she died, and she went out. Like, then after that, her dad was cool for a while, and then her dad was deteriorating, so she had to put her dad into care. But she did the right thing, because each time she made sure that, I think it was either a caravan or a motorhome, she went, like, locked up that fucking property and drove off and spent the last days happily with her dad. Okay? Now, this foul mouth cunt, if I could find... dude, if anyone out there listening that's rewatching this, if you can tell me where this cunt's actually living, I can make that problem disappear. That's fucking hella disrespectful, man. This chick is sick and she just wants to be at home and be left alone. She lost her mum, her dad, everything. Like, I lost my dad and my older brothers at a young age. So I can relate. But, like, she's a little bit older, so she's, like, kind of, I've lost my mum, I've lost my dad, I'm sick, I'm living in, like, cramped quarters when I have a whole cottage all to myself that I paid for legitimately. So there's all the problem is they've got like civil laws between the actual laws. So you've got, and that is what makes it kind of fucked up for people. But trust and believe, if I was driving around down the road and I knew one of my neighbors had like, they always say to you, like, they drive the 3Ks to you or the 6Ks to me and just go, we've got to go to like Queensland, or we're going to visit our daughter in Florida or whatever, right? We 100% twice a day go and drive around there and make sure that, one, nothing's getting burnt down, and two, nobody's fucking around that property in any way, shape, or form trespassing. And I think that's kind of why it doesn't happen around us, because all of us neighbours fucking look after each other. So twice a day, my neighbours would go to my property when I was away into Queensland or New Zealand or Denmark, Sweden, Finland. Whenever I'm away, they're elderly neighbours, which I lost a dude that was so fatherly like recently, which has kind of fucked me up as well. He taught me how to make like a log cabin. Just, do you know what I mean? He taught me all the shit my dad should have taught me, but being murdered at a, like, I was young. And I was really lucky because I kind of fell into a group that would support, love, and sort of respect me and my brothers and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? I fell into like, I fell hard, but it was a supported hard. They understood where I was coming from when shit went left with me, because I was a bit of a wild child, to be put it politely. So yeah, being psychotic as I was when I was younger, I'm no longer that way. Well, sometimes. Fuck with my friends and come see me. Run your mouth about one of my friends and see what happens. But yeah, like, these days where I'm at, like, if we see a car coming down the road and they turn into somebody's driveway and we know for a fact that nobody's supposed to be staying there, we'll 100% hunt you down, ask you all sorts of questions, and then kick you the fuck off, because we don't play that game where I'm from. Not going to happen.
Teresa, can I please talk to you?
Teresa, if you could just have the
Stacey,
courtesy
get
to
your
come out and have a
bitch
chat
ass
to
up
Julie.
here.
I mean, it is her property. You okay?
By the way, it's open panel,
Sorry?
so come play. See?
Don't swear, Teresa. Just come out and sit.
See, she was big and brave and just went, when I see you next, I'm going to fucking bash you. And then she's realized she's caught on camera. That's when this coward slinks back behind a fucking door and then runs her fucking mouth. That's some bullshit.
With you, Julie. So what? You're a little liar. You're a liar. What? You think you're in here? Julie, you're a liar. As far as she's concerned, she's got the rights, and she's there. And she's told me that. You know, it's her place. She tells me to get off her property, get out of her house.
I understand why you're paying your mortgage still. Why are you still?
Again, can somebody please tell me 100% where this lady, her house is? Because it doesn't matter what state or where it's at, I can make things happen to the point where they will drop in and drag that cunt out. She won't be allowed back there. Trust and believe, she will never ever want to be back there if she survives.
Paying the other things. Have you been tempted to cut her off?
I would.
Yeah.
No, because she's got kids living there, and I couldn't do that.
Squatters' rights do exist in Australia, but there's some very clear rules around it, and it's not an easy thing to claim.
According to Leo Patterson-Ross, the Senior Policy Officer of the Tenancy Union of New South Wales, you need to be squatting for 12 years before you can claim ownership. He says Julie's only...
I've not seen this, so when they confirmed it was 12 years, like, that was something that I'd researched. I've not seen this yet. But 100% what I want to happen right now is, because, like, I know, like, Lance and crew, I know you'll listen and watch my channel. Can you please find out where this bitch is actually at? And can you please convince said bitch to then move voluntarily with her children, or else there's going to be a problem? Like, I'm all down for a mother and her children being homeless. I'll absolutely help. I'll pay for your fucking hotels for a couple of nights, etc. I'll buy you a tent. I'll do whatever I need to do to make sure you're good. But when you come and do this sort of disrespectful fucking bullshit, you've lost everything in seconds with me. I just don't respect this.
The real option to remove Teresa is to go to NCAT once again and plead her case.
Then it may be that actually the tribunal dismisses the case and says this isn't a tenancy, there is no legal relationship here, which makes it very clear, though, for the owner to say that you're trespassing on my property and call the police.
Do it. Don't feel soft
Julie
because
is
she's got
doubtful
kids. She's
after
a
her
bad
previous
influence
experience with red
on
tape
said
trying to
children.
go to the tribunal. She's now also attempting to engage a solicitor, but is worried about the potential costs. She's set up camp a couple of kilometres from her house and says she's not leaving till she gets her home back.
There's no guarantee if I go to solicitor and spend 20, 30,000 that will get her out either. So where are you left? No, not a good place.
Yeah, it's all...
Like, I'm kind of fucking conflicted in this situation because, yeah, this bitch has 2 kids, right? What sort of a fucking parent and example is she, like, as far as child-wise go, what sort of fucking example is she setting for her children? Her children just think, you can say no to me, but I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want anyway. I have rights, you don't. I'm going to demean you. And she's obviously used those kids as an instrument to get what she wants right now, which is, and then the first thing you hear out this cunt's mouth is, when I see you down the street, I'm going to bash you. You've lost all sort of fucking sympathy with me on that sport. Because if you want to bash someone, cunt, if you even watch this, I hope somebody tags you in this. Because I will 100% turn up on that fucking doorstep and accept your challenge of fighting. I will. I'll call CPS on you. I'll get the water cut off, the power cut off, and I'm going to call CPS on you. Because those kids would be fucking better off in the foster system than with you. I'm not playing with that shit. That's some fucked up bullshit. You've got to... She's elderly, man. She's sick. She just wants to die in her own home. If you'd have knocked on the door one day and just gone, we're homeless, we need help, I'm sure this chick would have helped you out and just gone, yeah, sure. You know, I've got a motorhome. You all can live in there. Do you know what I mean? You can come in and use the shower in the kitchen, whatever. I'm pretty sure that's what this chick would do because of the psychological thing that those kids are being used as a leverage. She's going, I can't because of the kids. She's got kids. But on the flip side of that, she's really not teaching those kids anything, any values, no nothing. I'd be cutting the water and the power off, and I would literally then just go, okay, I own this property. It's in my name. She's done this. Because I can guarantee you, like the power bills these days in Australia, she won't be able to put that power back on because it's... As soon as she does, within, I think, about a month, because it's like something like $100 a month over here, pretty much, like, or more. I can guarantee you this chick would, under no circumstance, be able to keep the water and the power on. That makes it an unsafe place for those kids. Therefore, CPS should be called, because she's the worst example of a fucking human being, let alone a fucking mother. She really is. Whatever happened to the saying of respect your fucking elders? I come across these little cunts all the time, and they're like so fucking cocky, and they've got their phone up and shit like that. I walk in, I walk out, I walk up behind them, I take their phone, put it on the ground, and I beat the fuck out of them because they got lippy with me. They can't videotape it because they're on the ground, mate. I'm not playing with you. You're a 6'2" dude, and you're trying to rage bait elderly people, and two of them I know for a fact, the two guys I know, are fucking veterans. So you're standing there and you're trying to prank them and be a fucking dick. They call me, mate. I 100% turn up, walk in, and go, okay, what's the deal? They tell me, and I go, okay, I got you. I make them put their phone down. All you will hear is them screaming for mercy. Why? Because I don't play like that. You don't get to disrespect your elders like that. You get to a certain age, and yes, respect is a two-way street, but these guys are like, what, 18 years of age, and they think their balls are as big as a fucking, like, they need to carry them around in a fucking wheelbarrow just like Brett does. No, I'm sorry, but just no. You're not going to do that to people who are in... Do you know what I mean? Like, they have worked their fucking asses off. They have lived through a depression. They have lived through a fucking Vietnam War. Do you have any idea? Like, one of them is just dying because of the whole thing of Agent Orange, mate. He was there when that shit went down. Then you've got, like, rat runners. I don't know what they're officially called, but these guys that were told to go and actually track through the tunnels, etc. Do you know what I mean? And I've read up on it and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, but hats off and total fucking respect for you, and thank you for fucking doing what you did. Because nowadays, you've got fucking soft-ass little cunts that want to try and act tough. But when it actually comes down to blow, they've got nothing left. I got recently into a fight. Now, it was a legit fight in a cage, okay? And it was because I'd just had enough of this cunt running his mouth and being disrespectful to friends of mine that were elderly. And I'm just like, okay, I got you, cunt. So I called him out and I just went, okay, this is a time, this is a place, and you get to randomly choose any out of 4 fucking referees that absolutely fucking hate me. They do hate me. And they make zero qualms about that. They go, no, we hate her. But they're fair. That's the difference. So I climbed into the cage and I fucking unleashed hell on them because I'd had enough, man. Like, I can only take so much for a while before I fucking explode. And I did it in a legal way. So I couldn't get done for it. There were like contracts signed to say yes. You know, they both entered into this agreement, etc. So lawyer-wise, I was covered physically. He could have eaten out the shit out of me, but he didn't. Why? Because he had a whole 30-second fucking burst of energy, and all I had to do was wait that shit out. He's like throwing fucking lefts and rights and his knees up and shit like that, and I'm just dodging him and dodging him. He's still coming at me and shit, and I think probably maybe the most he had was 45 seconds of a burst of energy. He was tired. I could hear him breathing laboredly, and I'm just like, okay, I got you. So that's when I start smacking the shit out of him in return. Why? Because you cannot go around in this life and disrespect your fucking elders and expect people to be okay with that shit. I mean, these people fought so you could have a fucking voice. And it's just disgusting, the things that have been said. Like, I'm just done with that shit. I'm not playing no more. Not that I play normally, as you know, but seriously, that shit has me all sorts of fucked up because where I come from, we just don't do that to people. Here's another one. Shall we go here? This one's an interesting one. I've seen this before.
The way you see an
I think. I can't guarantee I've seen the exact same one, but there's been a lot of it going on recently. So I'll put this one up.
On their neighbour's front lawn. They've pitched a huge tent and refused
I'm just going to bring it back so you can hear the whole thing because it's not fair.
to budge. The property's desperate owner
motherfucker.
can't get rid of them, so she called us for help. Heidi and two of her...
Okay, just to be clear, like a current affairs is literally a current affair. Okay, so there is a mega shit ton of people that are homeless or just about to be homeless because they've got too many immigrants into the country. They give the immigrants have then taken advantage of the whole, you can buy your own home. All you need is like 5%, whatever. So then these cunts come from overseas, have the 5% deposit ready, have a clear credit rating here because of the fact that, you know, then they don't live here. And then they then go and take up the spaces that people with children, people with elderly parents, etc. These people are living in, like, I traveled around so I can actually voice my opinion on this in a real way. I had a lady break down. She didn't mean to, but she was sitting there across from me and I was sitting there just kind of like doing my own thing. And then I looked up and she looked close to tears and I was just like, are you okay, hon? And that was it. She burst out in tears. She had her dad who was in the ICU suffering from the repercussions of Agent Orange. This dude fought for this country. Okay? They like Australians and New Zealanders called Anzac Australia and New Zealand, okay? They fucking fought their asses off in a fight in Vietnam that nobody fucking won from. Nobody did. Okay? Nobody did. And you can't convince me otherwise. You can try, but I'll tell you to go fuck yourself. So you've still got people in this day and age that are suffering the repercussions of Agent Orange. And they're elderly. She's had her dad in this fucking caravan. Like, it's not a caravan normally. It's one of those one where the side comes out and shit like that. I don't know what you'll call that in America. There's a caravan, and then you've got a side that pops out. So dad's on that bed. Her kids are up one end. She and her husband are down the other. There's a kitchen area, and outside they've got like a barbecue happening. And they've literally had to make a law, because I looked at this. You can only stay in one of those places for 14 days straight before you've then got to go somewhere else, and then for 1 day, and then you can come back and stay another 14 days. Yeah, fucked up that is. In my mind, it's just like there are so many families struggling right now. They're homeless. You know what I mean? It's just, they're legitimately homeless. I looked at a few places like recently just for interest wise, because a friend of mine wants to move near where I'm at. Okay, and this dude wanted, it's a 2-bedroom unit with a kitchen, and the laundry and the toilet are at the back with the shower. So I'm like, okay, not a problem. This is what I read. I got as far as the front fucking door. I opened said door on open day. The entire place, those floorboards need to be pulled up because they're all covered in cat piss. There is no way that it's worth $480 a week. No, slumlords are winning. I'm sorry, but they are. They're winning right now. But to me, that is so fucked up. How dare you? Like, a place like that, her and her husband and her kids would be good. And her dad was happy to stay out in the, like, I don't know, it's called a caravan, but it's got a pop out sideways thing. It's one of those fancy ones. So I kind of, because they're so proud and they're so stubborn and they're so, like, they hate to be helpless and shit like that. So the way that would have worked, like for her, because she went with me, we got as far as front door. Both of us just bailed. It was disgusting. But seriously, the amount of money they wanted, nah, sorry, you can suck my friend's dick. That's not going to happen.
Her mates are squatting on their neighbour's front lawn. They've
This is how
pitched a
desperate
huge
things
tent
are.
and refuse to budge. The property's desperate owner can't get rid of them, so she called us for help.
So do you have permission to be here?
Not really. I didn't ask.
It's not just a mattress or a bed. It's everything. It's fridges. It's a couch. All her things are all out there, and she's camping there. She's essentially squatting outside my unit.
Is anyone home? Hello?
I don't know what to do. I don't know who to turn to.
Hello? Do you live here?
Why?
We just wanted to ask what this was. It's quite an impressive setup you've got here.
What's with the TV?
We're from Channel 9.
Meet Heidi Withers, who's squatting on her neighbour's front lawn.
Sort of just got stuck.
So you're living out under a tarp here?
Yeah.
Is that legal?
Probably not.
So why are you doing it then?
Because we got evicted.
That was almost 3 weeks ago, and a promise she'd only be living on the lawn for 3 days.
So have you got permission to stay here?
No.
Well, then why are you here?
Because I didn't have anywhere else to go. Like, it was a spur of the moment thing.
This chick would be getting disability as well as for her dependents, being paid for her dependents. And then she'd also be being paid like for rent because she would have been full of shit and told people that she's actually paying rent. I get homelessness is a major, major issue. I get that. Okay. I've got a big enough property where up until the last incident that you all know about, I was happy to just go, yeah, man, I got a massive property. There's a log cabin down there. You go and all you have to do, I've provided the fucking ride-on mowers, tractors, everything that's needed. All you need to do is to maintain that area. I've signed off forms and gone, yeah, he's safe to be around his kids, etc. But yeah, that got revoked the second that he tried to murder me. But yeah, you know what I mean? There's like, but the people that I've, like homeless wise, I've always, like, no matter, I've gone, look, I've got a big ass river now, or a stream, as you call it in America. I think, I don't know, because, like, yeah, it depends on the weather. But I'm always like, okay, so I'll walk around town and I'll see these people homeless. Like, it's a, like, the town probably consists of, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 stores, like, and a real estate agent, etc. It's very limited. Like, at most, you'd probably get 15 fucking places, and homelessness is an issue there. I literally used to go and talk to people, and I'd go, okay, so whatever drugs you do, I don't want it to affect my life. I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. You can go and hang by the river. All I want you all to do is, I would literally put a fucking container up against a tree. So if they did decide to do drugs, which a lot of them weren't actually on drugs, they were diabetic, they could dispose of their shit safely. If I ever at any point walked down there with like hooch and there was a needle just lying on the ground, nah, you're done. You need to get the fuck out. You've got to follow my rules. I never ever had a problem with the people that I spaced out over that like river. I never had a problem with any of them, man. They were fucking amazing. I paid a shit ton of money to a company. I paid half of it. And these cunts thought that being a female, I wouldn't come down and crack the fucking whip, mate, and just go, dude, you need to do this part, and that part. And they're like, oh, we're trying, but it's so hard. No, fuck off. Get the fuck out. I'm sorry, I'm done with you. Get out. And I got my refund back because I lost my fucking mind after I videotaped them all 3 days in a row, just sitting around, just fucking talking shit and circle jerking. Then all I had to do was mention it to the people along the river, the guys. They knew how to do a forklift, use a forklift. They knew how to use a fucking bulldozer. They knew how to use a fucking, I can't remember the name of the small one. I'm sorry, I have memory loss from a head injury. I'm trying to remember though. It's a cat something, but it's just a smaller version of a bulldozer. I can't remember. Somebody in chat or in my comments later, if you watch this, can you tell me? They cleared that entire fucking area in 2 days. I offered them the same amount of money and they all just went, nah, we're good. They go, you've given us a fucking shed next to every, like, because I made sure there were sheds sort of all up and down there so that they were clearly visible as to what area they had to look after. And they all had tents, or, one of them did have a caravan, but it wasn't roadworthy. And I just went, yeah, you can stock that on my property down the other end, but just stay away from the other guys because, like, you're a little bit too weird for them. I get it. I understand. But, yeah, I'm guarantee the second I find out anybody's fighting, you're both off the property. That's just it. I'm done. I'm not doing that. So they all kind of, like, respected the fact. And then I kind of like, they overheard me talking on the phone to the elderly lady next door. And they were like, oh no, we'll do her place as well. And she's offered them money and they wouldn't take it. So she made a massive ass feast every single Sunday for a month for these people. Like, you had roast lamb, roast pork, roast beef, and a fucking ham hock. You had fucking every sort of vegetable you could ever fucking come across. Roasted. She had smoked, like, a full-on pig as well occasionally. She was next level. Like, she fed these cunts. She full-on fed them. And they were always there for her. Like, when I moved in, she turns around and she goes, you turned up, you had a mohawk, you tattooed from head to toe, you've got facial piercings, and you had a pit bull. I took all that in on the second that you moved in, and it terrified me. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. Because, like, me, I'm just like me. And I've gone, I am so sorry. That was not what I intended under any circumstances. And she was just like, no. Once I got to know you, I was fine. is just that we're in my day and age, somebody with tattoos, etc., and facial piercings is somebody you're supposed to stay away from. It's how they were raised. Because she was like 70, I think, or 72. And I went, no, I get that totally. Because her husband died the year before, so she was there by herself. She had a crackhead son that Hoochie and I went down and dealt with because he turned up once and started running his fucking mouth. Now, I'm sitting outside with the boys, and I'm like, hold up. Because it's kind of like when we're all sitting around silent and just playing cards, you can hear when there's a problem anywhere because it travels. Because my property had just been cleared, so hers was right next to the fence, sort of thing in a way. And the boys stood up and I went, nope, sit down. If I yell out, cooey, totally, please come down and absolutely demolish anyone that's in the way that doesn't belong there. They're like, got you. So Hooch and I went down there because Hooch was like, walked up to me and he started sort of tugging on my sleeve. And then he kept looking at me and crying and shit like, oh, okay, we've got to go. I said to the boys, just sit and stay, please. Play the game. Play poker. We're good. So I put a shirt on because it was strip poker. So I put a shirt on and I went down there. She's terrified of this guy. It's her own son. And she told me he's on meth and stuff. He's like, he ain't running the fucking head. So I was totally down going, yep, no problem, I got you. If he ever turns up and I find out about it, I'm going to come see you. Here's my phone number. Here's my house phone. Here's my mobile phone. And I gave her I went and bought her a mobile phone, just one of those flip ones, and I showed her how to use it. I said, all you got to do is type in SOS and send and keep that door locked. Because you put a doggy door in for Hooch. Like, this little cunt, mate, comes and lies in bed with me all night, cuddles up to me all night and shit like that, knowing I'm not a fucking morning person at all. I get up, he just lies on the bed for a while longer. I make a coffee and shit, and this was the morning routine for quite some time, and then he got to meet the neighbor. So as soon as I got up to have coffee, he's at the door pouring, like just slapping the door, and I'm just like, fine. I opened the door and he ran out. He'd go and jump the fence into her place because by the time I got up for coffee, she was cooking bacon, eggs, toast, fucking the whole lot. Like, she had like sausages and shit like that. So her and Hooch would sit down and have dinner, like breakfast together every morning. It was kind of like wild to watch because I have my binoculars out just to make sure he wasn't being a pain in the ass. She actually paid for a gate between our properties. So when she first got up, before she did anything else, she used to walk out, open that gate, and just go, yeah. I said, you didn't need to put the gate up. I said, he used to clear the fence. He's a fucking pit bull. There's nothing that's going to stop him from getting some bacon. That's just him. He is who he is. Fucking. Because I'm not a morning person, man, at all, until I've had at least one cup of coffee, and then you may speak to me. But yeah, she was amazing, man. She went from being absolutely petrified to feeling absolutely protected. She got terrified by some of the guys that are bike enthusiasts that used to turn up, and it was generally because somebody died or there was some shit going on that we had to discuss, etc. So yeah, it was fine. So she was very cool, and I really, really loved and respected her. And she taught me a lot, man, about shit that I didn't know about because I never had a mom. She absolutely 100% taught me how to do certain shit. Like, she taught me how to knit and crochet, but I wasn't very good at it, so I gave it up and that, you know. But we'd sit there and talk for hours on end. She was just amazing. But she used to feed my boys. Man, when they came into town, she went from being terrified of these big ass dudes that are like 5'8" to 6.5 feet tall on Harleys, being petrified for them. They used to rock into town. They'd see her car, they'd all fucking pull up next or close as fuck to her, and they'd escort her home. They fucking love that woman. Like, she was everybody's mama. But not everybody in town understood that. Like, she literally, the son she raised was on her fucking doorstep screaming at her. I have never cleared a fence so quickly in my life, and neither has Hooch, to the point where Hooch has run up and fucking just launched himself at this guy and pinned him down by the throat. Not bitten his throat, pinned him down by the throat. I gave the command that dude's throat would be no more, and that property is a big ass property. Good luck finding him. You don't do that where I come from. You don't disrespect your elders. Unless it's Brett, then I'll happily disrespect that cunt all the time. He's gonna kick my ass. But yeah, she was so loved by so many of the guys. It was hilarious. Like, they'd be traveling through before they went back up north, etc. And they'd be, do you need anything done and stuff like that? And she'd go, oh, I just need this log removed, but the guy said it's going to cost me X, Y, Z. She didn't, like, that was just her going, I've got a list on the fridge of shit I've got to get done. So the boys would go, okay, so we can do all this. We'll just go and borrow Rogue's equipment. So they'd turn up on my doorstep after they'd visited her. How pissed off was I was a second choice by that age? Like, they fucking love that woman 100%. She goes, I have never had such big, hairy, rough-looking, bike enthusiasts, as she put it, because they never wore their patches. She goes, these guys are legitimate. They've literally given me, each and every one of them has given me their phone number so I can call them if there's a problem. And I'm like, yeah, they're dicks. They're just my brothers. Ignore them. So, it's what it is. But yeah, no, she was amazing. They were all amazing. All right, I'm going to get off here because, I've literally got no one hanging out here right now. It's on 0. But yeah, I've enjoyed the chat, even though it's been too. But I do appreciate Sugar and Adam, Fancy Adam, I should say, and 0. I love you. And Brett, I still want to fight you, cunt. Okay? I love you, but I'll still fight you. All right. Anybody knows me knows when I say I'll fight you means I love you. It depends on the way I fucking say it, but all right. Have a good one, guys. Bye. Love yous. Thank you for your time.